Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see, I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio. Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young...
Revelio.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. Betting on the dragon fights was the... If it isn't, Nora Treadwell's gun.
Stupid one.
You dead.
Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Stupid prick.
Gonna make my ears bleed. I'd say a little pruning is in order.
Protego. Revelio. Revelio.
Allow me to put you out of your misery. Out. Let's get this over with, shall we?
One less. Revelio. Incendio. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Revelio.
What was that? Even though I'm not under.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Kingbringer. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Ah. Confringo! Revelio. I don't like the looks of... Levioso! Accio! Glad I was never locked up here. Revelio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Revelio.
I've been at this for hours.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Revelio.
On another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expel. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Come out before... What's this?
Expelliarmus. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. Cabalso. Flipendo. Flipendo. Depulso. Defender. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Coward!
Incendio.
No! Triffigus totale!
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
You're going to regret that. Knob it, fuck!
Revelio. Levioso! Incendio!
Incendio! Expulso!
You just wait till I come down.
Accio!
Incendio!
Too slow! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
I'm not done with you.
Think you're funny?
Expelliarmus!
Had enough?
Stupid one! Ringo! Bindo! Stupid one!
Incendio!
Levioso!
Come on, you're a friend.
Revelio! I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
You let Nora Treadwell go.
Confringo! Revelio!
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, They may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.